Hello everyone! Now, in my previous video, so I just set down a few points, 7 to be precise, 7 points regarding my approach and my feelings regarding the nutritional ketosis. I was always to say keto diet, but no, it's nutritional ketosis, okay? So, my first point was, and still of course is, ketosis is not a diet, but is a sort of discipline. Well, what I mean with this, so okay, let's see what the meaning, the original meaning of diet actually comes from a complicated name like dietai, okay, from the ancient Greek language, that actually meant the way of life, especially in regard of the nutrition. But generally speaking, way of life could be a good translation of that ancient Greek language term. Now, at today, in a modern translation of that ancient Greek term, I'm not saying it anymore, diet is specially intended to food, and food with the purpose of healing or treat some diseases. Okay, perfect. Which is okay, I accept it. But now the term diet actually has been a bit overrated, in the sense that everything is a diet. Everything that is not your normal pre-packaged food turn to be healthy. An orange is healthy. No, guys. So diet. I think about fad diet, the glossy magazine diet. Much respect for the glossy magazine, but regarding diet, there is scientific magazines that give more instructions, information, and okay. And I say this is a discipline because something that, first of all, like any diet, nutritional ketosis won't give you results in a snap. You have not to expect results in a snap. And there are some complications. Yeah, let's say complication. Manageable complication, of course. But discipline is required, is compulsory, let's say. Self-discipline. Let's see quickly what I'm talking about. Okay. First of all, as for any day life, actually, there is a need of huge care of what you buy and then you eat, what you eat yourself, what you cook or give the people around you. Okay, so big care, huge care, deep care with the food choices. Fresh food, no prepackaged food. And if prepackaged food, please always read the label. The matter of this kind of nutrition strategy is about lowering very much the carbs intake, sugars, to make it simple. Okay, very low intake of sugars, a nice amount of fat, a proportionate amount of proteins. We will talk about this in a next video. But anyway, big care with the food choices. Big care with the food, prepackaged food. For that, absolutely read the labels, but this is not just because ketosis, it's just because we should do this every single day when buying pre-packaged food, okay? This is very important, but this is a real baseline. This is something that works every single day, and doesn't matter if you are trying to lose weight, it doesn't matter if you want to gain weight, doesn't matter if you want to maintain your weight, doesn't matter. You need to be very careful with the chemistry you put in your mouth. The chemistry that will make your system work. Okay, second point. Attention to body signals, reactions to changes. There is something very simple that will happen very soon when you start this kind of nutritional ketosis, this kind of nutritional strategy. Okay, and to push the system to adapt to the use of fat instead of glucose, to maintain the mechanisms and the system working, you need to move toward a heavy fat intake, especially at the beginning. Then the strategy will be adjusted, but at the beginning you have to push this. You have to make something, a sort of shock in the system. Be careful, by the way, because if you eat a nice slab of butter and after a short while you drink, let's say, 500 is too much, 250 milliliters of fresh cream, all very delicious. Meantime, you say, okay, I have some fatty meat. You will have a very clear signal and a very clear reaction. So don't think to move from home and stay close to your bathroom. Absolutely, because we are not used to have so much fat to deal with in our digestive system. But anyway, this is a bit of a joke, but actually supported by reality. And the body signals could be different. The fact that you switch from one fuel to another will make the system a bit embarrassed, okay? There's even a technical name for this embarrassment, which is called keto flu, because as the symptoms are more or less similar. You are not feeling very well, like when you have a flu, so you're a bit down, cranky, not happy very much. And this could last a couple of days, could last a week. But anyway, as soon as you, and then provided that there are even some tools to avoid or to keep at bay this kind of keto flu. Okay, but anyway, there is need of attention to body signals and keep an ear and an eye to your reaction to the changes you are implementing. All right, another nice point. Patience is needed, absolutely. This is not a strategy that will start in a snap. Plus, is not something, but this actually is quite common to most things in our lives, okay? Is not a strategy that one fits all. My reaction and my reaction to stimulus and adaptation to the ingestion and digestion of nice quantity of fat, of course, could be different by yours. Of course, because we are all different, so one does not fit all. And patience is required. My personal experience, I can say that after 3 months, I had the first signals of, yes, you are using fat instead of glucose to produce the energy you need. Or, to be more precise, you are using more the fat than the glucose to produce the energy you need. Patents. Sorry guys. Patent. Some tools are required. Of course, a scale. You need a scale. Better if you can use a scale that provides you with the body composition. Fat one side, water and muscles the other side. One scale for your food. Couple of applications if you are using a smartphone, because especially this is all at the beginning. Then when we can compare like the problem of flight. The flight is problematic at takeoff and landing. At the moment we are talking about the takeoff, and when you are flying high above the clouds there are no problems, but the takeoff is a delicate moment in an airplane, in a flight journey. So some tools are required. Scales, okay. Applications to keep in check the macronutrient ratio. That means the almost famous 75 25 for fat, 20 for proteins, 5 for carbs. Right? This is something that is very variable. We see in future episodes of the saga. All right? But anyway, so you need to understand or to check, okay, how much fat, how much carbs, how many proteins I had for my dinner, lunch, day. Okay, so you need an application. They are absolutely free, so no big problems. There is one application you will be charged for that is a bit something if you wanna get smart. It's not strictly necessary. Many says no application is necessary, but my experience, I'm still need to check because it's very simple to get out of track. And then a diary, please, like in the past centuries. Keep a diary, dear diary, today. The more you record, the better, because you need to stay in a track. Brackets. The concept of cheat day is quite alien to me. All right, I try to not to cheat. I did it. Christmas time. You can't escape Christmas time. Okay, in our culture, in other cultures, you can't escape that moment. But the weekly cheat, no. This is not for me. Sorry, maybe I'm a bit orthodox with this, but no, cheat days, no. So, the more you record, the better. Have a diary, a little, whatever you want, piece of paper and a pencil, a book, in whatever you need, whatever you want, whatever fits your feeling. Okay, because you need to record. You need to record the changes. You need to record the mistakes. You need to record the victories, okay, or the successes. This is quite important. And okay, this is the explanation, my explanation from my experience, the explanation that ketosis, nutritional ketosis, is not a diet, but is a a bit of a discipline. Yeah? Okay. Next video, second point. Point number 2. A resume. Be careful with your food choices. What I mean, well, I will be more detailed with this, but anyway, if you really need to buy some Frankfurter sausages, it's okay. But if you can skip the Frankfurter sausages and buy that 15% minced meat and make your own burgers, is surely better. Even if the Frankfurter are definitely fatter, but okay. If you buy pre-packed food, please always read the label. The less ingredients, the better. And everything ending in OSE means sugar. Be careful with this. And the sugar used to be funny, okay, and change name very frequently. So maltose, dextrose, glucose, saccharose, O's. Everything ending in O's actually is sugar. All right. Patience is needed. Yep. Someone says the good of the travel is not the destination. The beauty of the travel is not the destination, but the travel itself. Okay, take this philosophy. Write it. All right. Tools, some tools required, scales, if you want, applications, if you have a smartphone, of course. But if you don't use applications, use a diary. I really recommend it. And then it's a way to talk to yourself in a positive way, in a purposely way. And you have to write down something, and you need to make a little effort. So eventually you even think more what happened. You said, I felt this way. I didn't feel it. It's okay. I'm happy. What's going on? Okay. Right. Thank you very much. That's it for all. See you in the next video. Bye.